Stream. I want to quickly introduce our speaker, then we can start. Let me share my screen. Meet Funmilayo Tumolu. I'm not sure if I can pronounce your name well, but when you come on board, please pronounce your name well for me. I believe you can hear me. So, fondly known as your favorite HR, is a dynamic HR manager and career strategist dedicated to empowering undergraduates, graduates, and young professionals to navigate their career journeys with confidence. With a wealth of experience in HR and career development, she specializes in career branding, job search strategies, and personalized coaching. Passionate about tackling unemployment, Funmilayo has guided countless individuals to secure dream roles aligned their strengths and passions. Funmilayo continues to inspire and mentor young talents, helping them align their aspirations with meaningful career paths. Ladies, welcome with me Funmilayo. Hi Funmi, can you hear me?
Hello, good evening. I can hear you. Good
Hi,
evening,
good evening.
everyone.
Good evening, ma. Welcome. You're
Yeah.
welcome.
I tried working on my video. I cannot see myself. I don't know if you can see
We
me.
can see you,
Yeah,
although
we can see you.
it's not bright, but we can
Okay,
see you.
okay. All right, good evening, everyone. I am so excited to be here. I'm so excited to be joining you guys. Hope you can hear me. I really don't want to go above this volume.
Yes, we can. We can hear you.
Thank you. Okay, so I wanted to ask how have all the sessions been going? Since this is the last session, I want to hear feedback. It would be very interesting for me to use that to, continue this class. And then also, what have been things that have been more interested or interesting to you throughout this your boot camp. Maybe one or two person can respond.
Okay, Miss Fumi. And for me, the boot camp has been of immense help to me in navigating my business, branding everything that concerns my business. Like I've really learned a lot on this boot camp, and I'm so grateful to God for the help of Miss Rachel and the other hosts for coming to our way and helping us in so many diverse ways. I can't even start explaining because before I don't even have an idea anything concerning data analysis or anything. I don't even have an idea, but I can be able to say one or two concerning myself now that I've gained a lot, and God bless every one of them. God bless everyone.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm sure Rachel is taking note of this. That's a very awesome feedback. Thank you. Do I have any other person want to say something? Okay, if there's nobody, I think that will be all. Thank you for responding. All right. So we'll go into this session proper. Just as she had introduced, my name is Funmilayo Tumile. I'm fondly called your favorite HR on LinkedIn, so you can check me out to follow me. I am a normal HR professional, but looking into the landscape of the employment, the labor market. I'm passionate about helping young professionals, including graduates and undergraduates, to help them to develop their career, to help them to set out career paths and also brand themselves. That means to position themselves for better opportunities in the job market. So thank you all for having me once again. Rachel, are you ready with the slides so that we can get started as soon as possible?
Yeah, can you see it? I
I
thought
can see
my screen is showing. Okay, you
your
can see
your
it, right?
screen is showing. So click on. It's already a presentation. I mean, it's already a PowerPoint slide. So click on play now. or present. So anywhere you see present or play now. Can you show full screen so that
Can
everybody
you
can
see
see?
it?
We can see it, but we need
Okay, you
to
want
show
it
full
to
screen.
be to okay.
Yes,
I'm
so that
coming.
everybody could understand.
Is this full screen that I don't know?
If anybody is in the audience and can help her, please. Can you go to that slides area? The slide
I want to see because my screen is not on full screen. So I want to see maybe it's even my screen or the slide screen.
it's not your screen, it's the slide screen. There
Okay.
is, yes, there is a present icon and there is also a slide icon. So you can click on each of them and see what is showing.
I can't see present icon. No.
Okay, it's showing like a video icon near, yes, near that
Which
slideshow,
one?
near the slideshow there by
This?
the, yes.
Okay.
No, this, okay.
Is
Start
it
from
it?
beginning. Start from beginning. Click this start from beginning. Have you seen it? Yes. Right. Oh, finally. All right. You can just leave. You, I think you are pressing the button. So just leave it. Then when we are going to the next, we'll move further with it.
We are good now.
Okay, okay, okay. We are good. All right. So the title of this event, this training today, as we are looking towards career development, that is whatever we have learned, all the skills we have learned, which is an addition to our career. We are looking to how we can put these digital skills, to use, to better use in our careers. So the title is Navigating the Digital Economy as Your Career Roadmap to Success. All right, so you can keep sending emojis so that I can know that you're following me, and you can send messages so that I know that you can follow me. All right, so in this presentation, we will explore how our digital skills is shaping the job market and how to align our digital skills with career goals, enhance also our personal brand, and develop effective job strategies for success in the digital economy. So as we know, when we are in school, take for example, either in secondary schools or in the higher institution, we have different courses, we're studying different courses, and then in finishing it's expected that we come into the job market and we find out that there are some things we need to learn, some digital skills that we are supposed to learn. Why? Because we cannot just come out as, oh, I studied accounting, and then you just get into you can get job, but there are still some digital skills that you must learn that will give you a better leverage, and which is the opportunity you have in this boot camp where you are exposed to different digital skills. So it means that these skills can give us better opportunity, in this era of digital economy that we are. And so it's very important that you take opportunities of this digital skill to enhance your personal and career development. Can we move to the next slide, please? So now, so in the different skills, I think here we'll communicate. Can someone tell me, like, out of all the skills that you have learned, because definitely there have been a lot of skills, but there are some that would be personal to you. There are some that you think that you can thrive better on. So I can have like 3 people just, turn on your mic to tell me which these digital skills you are well fond of, or you are well familiar to, take up as your career path. Do we have anybody? This is going to be an engaging session, so I want us to communicate so that I can know that we are learning. If you're not able to speak where you are, you can just drop it in the comments. I will see it. So I said earlier, you had taken digital skills, and then it's expected that you had been able to pick one that is much more, much more of a value to you, much more that you can relate to, that you can do well in. So let's just go ahead to tell me which of the digital skills. I'm waiting for answers, but I'm not getting any. Okay, social media management, good. Good, Ruth, thank you. Thank you for that. Yes. Do you have any other person? So continue. Graphics designing, very good. Graphic design, Babatola, very good, sir. Thank you so much. So now you could see that this graphic design, this social media management, they are not taught in school. They are not taught in the higher institution or in the secondary school. These are skills that you learned in the digital economy. These are skills that you took up and learned, and it is going to be a better leverage in your career. So these skills are what people are taking up as different careers, and they are paying very well. So it is important you understand it. So that is why the first point here is that digital skills are essential. They are very important in as much as they are not taught in our secondary school, they're not taught in our higher institutions, but they are essentials in getting better career opportunities. And there are several digital skills. You can name as many as possible, as much as possible that you can just name, write it in the comments. There are so many digital skills. We have tech skills, technical skills, and also we have non-technical skills. The non-technical skills are like the social media management, and maybe graphic design is also part of technical skills. Also more technical skills are like software development, front end, UI, UX, cybersecurity. There are a lot of technical skills, and all of these skills together are what is in the digital economy. They are what is more of a better leverage for better career opportunities. Many people are making a whole lot of money in doing these skills. There are some people that almost didn't even go to school, but just learn these skills, and they are doing very well. And there are so many people that are business owners, and they are leveraging on these skills to, better their businesses. So digital skills are essential. Now, the next point there is new roles are emerging. Now, unlike the traditional roles that we have, I finished from school, I want to study accounting, I want to work as an accountant, or I finished, I studied doctor, I want to work as a doctor. I studied nurse, I want to work as a nurse. I studied law, I want to work as a lawyer. Now, all of them are traditional, but right now, new roles are emerging. The idea that AI is taking our jobs, technology is taking our jobs has gone past. That is not true. AI has actually, or new technologies has actually created new roles. If you find out and if you read through from back, you notice that, okay, take for example, in the olden days, we were all farmers. Let's say our forefathers were farmers. And at that time, they are the one that have to farm, and another day they will go to the market to sell. But when new technology came and they're able to have tractors to do the work, it created more jobs. There was now open space for more markets, more market increase. The same way, school came in, more people were able to be teachers. So the more the technology, the more the roles. So technology is actually creating new roles. AI is creating new roles. So what are you supposed to do? You have to leverage on this technology. That means if you study law, there's nothing bad for you to learn graphic design, social media management. It opens your eyes to actually do better and even do what you're doing very well. So technology or the digital economy has created new roles, and new roles are still emerging. Before long, you will find that schools will start adapting to getting to having new courses, to start. You can even find out that digital marketing can become a full course in the university. Why? Because new rules are emerging. So let us be able to be strong on leveraging the digital economy. Then the next thing is networking is crucial. To rise in the digital market or in the digital space, you must be able to network. Yes, you must network. And the next thing on my list is continuous learning. Yeah, continuous learning is key in whatever you're doing. That means, oh, I learned this. I'm not just to stay on it. As a graphic designer, you have to learn digital marketing. Why? Because all of these skills is going to open your mindset. It's going to help you to be more stable in what you're doing. It's going to help you to increase, learn a lot. So consistent learning, you keep learning, you advance in the knowledge you already have, both certification, and all of that. Let's go to the next slide. So you continue learning because of there are always new technologies. So if AI is coming up, learn about it. That does not mean you're going to use everything to work. It does not mean you're going to use completely everything to leverage on it, but it's going to widen your scope of knowledge. It's going to widen your scope of understanding. Take for example, I studied accounting at first, but because of I was had the privilege to work my first IT as an HR, I changed course. I changed my career path to HR. Rachel, you can change the next slide, please. So I changed my career path to HR. Hope you're following me. If you're following me, please let me have some reactions. Yeah. So I changed my career path to HR. Now, after that, I am someone who love, business. I took up technology skills. I took up digital marketing skills. I took up in fact, I started actually as a graphic designer because that was what I did or what I learned after I finished my secondary school. I learned graphic design. From there, I started working at age 16, 17. And since then, I had always used those skills till now to leverage. So till now, I can design my graphic if I want. I am very good in Excel because I learned those skills when I was young. Even if I did not know what I wanted to use it to do, I could imagine myself when I was doing my IT with an HR. I was able to use Excel very well for payroll, and the license was like, even when she was in my own period, she could not do that. I was able to use Google Docs and Google Workspace very easily. Why? Because I have learned it years ago. I had learned it. I had built on myself. So continuous learning is key, and since then I keep on advancing in learning. Till now, I'm always privileged to be open to learn again and again. Today, I still took up courses. On my LinkedIn, I post courses. I always post courses and certification that I just did. Why? Because continuous learning is key. So yeah, so the next thing that we need to know after we have leveraged on the skills, after we have gotten those skills, just as we have listed it, social media marketing, digital marketing, and we have leveraged on it. The next thing is to have career clarity, finding the right path. Now, is social media management the choice for me? Is graphic designing the choice for me? What exactly do I want to focus on? You might have a leverage of different skills and knowledge, but you need to focus on that one you want to grow it. So if, take for example, you're a business owner, you can leverage more on the social media marketing skills and grow there so that you can use that to build your career path. If you want to build your career path on graphic design, that means that you elaborately learn on it and grow there. So you must be able to create a career roadmap. Now, there is a thing about, oh, this is my dream role. This is the role I want to further in, excuse me. This is the role I want to further in. This is my roadmap. There is no exact one, but just like every young child, like every individual, every human being, you can only thrive with the knowledge you have. If you put a child in an environment of dogs, it will only behave like dog because that is the knowledge it has. So whatever you have right now is what is your dream role, except you advance in knowledge. So you need to be clear about what you have now, about what you have learned now, and make a choice, and then create a roadmap from there. So don't be so, vast to say, oh, I want to be a cybersecurity, and you have not even started doing anything about it, and you just want to, start with what you have. You might have that as a dream in the nearest future, but start with what you have so that you could be able to get opportunities, you'll be able to work with what you have. So that roadmap for your career success, for your career path, start now. And then start what? Assessing your strengths. The strengths that you have on it, start growing there. And then also align the skills with your goals. Now, what do I mean by that? Oh, I want to, in the next 3 years, where do you see yourself? That means the skills that you have, how would it have impacted you? How would you have grown with it? So you must be able to align your skills with your goals. You shouldn't have a vague goal and then you do not have any skill for it. So you must be able to align the skills that you have currently with the goals that you have, with the goals that you have set for yourself. Now, this boot camp, this digital skill boot camp has helped you to be able to gather some skills. If you are, take for example, a fresh graduate, it means that you're going to say, oh, okay, with this graphic design, I want to be one of the best graphic designer designing top graphics, and you set a goal for yourself. When you now consistently learn, you consistently put out yourself, you consistently advertise yourself, you consistently create more graphics, you would actually get to that goal. So you should align the skill that you have now with your goals. Do not create a vague goal. Do not create what is not, available, like just in the space, something that is not real, it's not real. So what you have now, create, let it align that skill that you have now, let it align with your goals. So the next thing is research potential roles. Now, know that the reason why you are taking these skills, the reason why you are, going further for all these skills is so that you can be able to get, you can be able to make money, so that you can be able to get opportunities, so you can be able to get jobs. Take, for example, virtual assistants, so that you could be able to work at least for that period of time that you might now advance again in knowledge. So you must be able to research potential roles that, okay, in this graphic design, what are the things that I can do? What are the value that I can give? Then to help you to be able to communicate your value, and to help you to be able to, do those value. And, after that, in starting, you can start with internship. You can start with volunteering. Volunteer for people, volunteer to do graphics for people, volunteer to help someone their social media account, and which leads us to the next thing, which is seek feedback from others. When people give you feedback about what you're doing, it helps you to what? It helps you to get better. That means it helps you get better about what you're doing. And when you're taking feedback, take it critically, take the feedback like very important to your goal. It's very important to what you want to do, or who you want to be in the future. So can we have the next slide? All right. So the next thing after that is career branding and positioning for opportunities. So once you've been able to align your skills, you've been able to set a roadmap that this is what you want to do that aligns to your goals. The next thing is to position yourself for better opportunities. It is going to be, let's say, it's going to be very unreal when you just learn all these skills and you just sit down there, you're not doing anything. No, you have to position yourself. Now, there's a thing about, opportunity will find me, or, no, you have to put yourself out there. The way it works in this digital economy, you must position yourself for better opportunity. You must put yourself out there for people to see you, for people to work with you, for people to know you. You must be able to put yourself out there. You must be able to put yourself and stand out uniquely. That means there are so many graphic designers. You also are a graphic designer. How can you communicate your value? That is it. That is positioning. How can you do what you're doing differently and uniquely? How can you stand out among the rest? So every individual has a unique voice. Every individual, there is no same individual. So that means if you have learned, let's say 500 people learn the same skill, they're not going to do it the same way. They are not going to do it the same way. They are going to do it uniquely. They're not going to respond or you know they're not going to treat your customers the same way. So how do you stand out in whatever you have done? That is very important. So you have to build an online presence. How do you build an online presence? You can leverage on the social media. The social media now is helping us to build online presence. And for professionals like you can leverage on LinkedIn. LinkedIn gives you an opportunity. I'm sure you have already learned about career branding. You have learned about personal branding, but you must be able to understand that these skills that you have learned and that you have decided to leverage on that you are going to use. That is why I call it career branding. Those skills that you've learned that you decide to build your career on, you decide to leverage on. So you will build an online presence on it, create a LinkedIn profile, and then you align that brand with your aspiration. Remember, we talk about aligning those skills with your goal. So your career brand must align with your career aspirations. What do you seek to achieve? What is the value how do you want to impact? What is the value you want to create differently? Oh, take for example, I'm a graphic designer. Is it I just want to make stunning graphics that will make people will relate to, It can be it cannot just be, I help do graphic design. No, you must be able to communicate it in such a way that people, people that are your audience are able to easily find you. You can even niche yourself and say that you create graphics for just health professionals. And why? Maybe because you studied health, and that means you're going to align what you're saying into health. Why? Because you have in-depth knowledge in it. So the next thing is to niche yourself as you align your brand with your aspiration. You niche yourself. You can't just have a vague word or just write a social media manager. No. What do you seek to achieve as a social media manager? What value do you seek to bring out uniquely? That is what is going to help you create that LinkedIn profile. That's what is going to be in your headline. Your headline does not just have to be in your LinkedIn or your other social media accounts. It doesn't have to be just your name and the skill. No, it must be how you create that value, how that value impact people. Do you understand? Are we following? Right? So it's how that value impact people. So you must be able to stand out uniquely, build an online presence. I will say this and I will emphasize on it again. If you do not, speak your value, nobody's going to know you. That is just it. Nobody's going to know you when you cannot speak your value. You must put out yourself. If you do not put out yourself, opportunities cannot fall from the sky. You must be able to leverage on the social media and put out yourself. And really, right now, you can't say that, oh, so many people are doing it. There are so many people there. I don't need to be there. Oh, you're making a very big mistake. You're making a very big mistake. There are more people looking for young professionals that are gonna solve problems, but they rarely see them. Why? Because they did not put themselves consistently. It's not going to be easy. Don't let anybody fool you. Oh, once you just come to LinkedIn, you're going to get how many thousand followers. No, but it is gradual. You are creating a roadmap. I want you to, drive back if any of you are able to know when Facebook just came out. We probably were just posting there, not because of maybe we like it, but because it's a new platform and it's just to connect with friends, and then we just post pictures. And we kept posting pictures. If you go back, you will see that you are able to see how you have grown. how you have changed. So it means that Facebook branded us, even where we don't know. Do you understand? But this is an intentional way of creating a career journey. It's an intentional way of creating a career journey for yourself, that you're branding yourself, you're aligning your career, you are learning, you're showing your learning journey as you're growing. Is there anything wrong with the slide? All right. So you're showing your learning journey as you're growing, and you're continuing the process. So it's not going to be an easy ride. Do not let anybody fool you. But what should be your fulfillment? Your fulfillment is that you are growing. You are positioning yourself there. If somebody should search for your name, they are going to see you. They are going to see, if take for example, you go to a LinkedIn. Yes, please, we can't see your screen, Rachel. Kindly help us to put out the screen. Yeah, so if you go into an event and you are trying to communicate your value to someone and you tell them your name and they search you, will they be able to see you? Will they be able to see your previous work? That is the fulfillment of it. Oh, check me on so. But when you do not have any online presence, it becomes more harder to convince them. Please help us to put up the. Is Rachel on the call? She's the one showing the screen. Let me see if I can share my screen. Maybe I will just share it. I'm not sure. I can't. Okay, let me just continue. All right. So if we do not communicate ourselves, we do not communicate our skill, there is no way people are going to see us. Yes, you can get
Hi guys, sorry, it's my system. That's what I've been battling with. It will just shut down and say it has run into problem.
oh, sorry about that.
So I'm
Can you
sorry. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Let me share with me, or if there's anybody that is joining with a PC that I can share the slide with, because I can't predict it. It can still go off again. I don't know. I have that issue recently and I've been trying to sort it, but maybe after the boot camp I will take it to the engineer. Um we are here now. Can you see my screen? Can anyone hear
Yes,
me?
I can see your screen.
Yes,
Okay,
we
hi
can,
for me.
Rachel. Yes.
Yes, you
We are
can
here,
see your
right?
screen, ma.
Yes, you can present it now.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much. I was already going back. Hold on. The next one. Yes. So the next thing, go back, please.
Yeah,
Yes,
right.
thank you. Yes. Now, so the next thing, after you had created this, after you have leveraged on using your building your presence on the social media platform, is to share relevant content. So, but first of all, you have to connect with relevant industry people. That means if you're a social media manager, you can connect with people that are top 1%, people who are doing exceptionally well. That means the people that you can look up to. Why? It will help you and it will inspire you also, and then you can learn from them. Then you also connect with people that are going to be your audience, maybe people that are just learning about social media management. Then you can also connect with people that are said to be um like your audience or your customers. So you connect with them and then you share relevant content. It's the question of, oh, I don't know what to share, is just because of you have not been able to have clarity on the purpose why you are sharing. If you want to help business to position themselves uniquely, then you are able to have one piece you're able to have one audience on this is it, and then you can now leverage and writing on it. You can now start writing about how you can use this to do. So you can start writing tips, how you can use WhatsApp or how you can use social media to create a better, you know, a better platform, how you can do your graphics like this to position yourself. Definitely you will have things to write, but you must start from somewhere. Writing basically might not be so easy, but you must start from somewhere. Start writing little by little, you get better at it, and then you follow people that are writing excellently. You see how you can do better. So you should watch out. It's not about copying and posting. It's not about copying people that are in top percent and posting. No, you can leverage AI tools to be able to create content calendars, to be able to create content templates that will help you to share content. But the major thing is not just about sharing content, especially when you do not have enough knowledge about it. It is majorly about engaging, which leads me to the next thing, engaging actively. Rachel, we cannot see your screen. I don't know if this is something that you are aware. So the next thing is to engage
Oh yes,
actively.
I got disconnected the other time.
Okay. So the next thing is to engage actively, like actively engage. Engage with the top 1% a lot. Engage with people that are intending customers. Engage in their comment section. And when you engage strategically that it can be able to speak about what you do. And mind you, every time you engage, you're able to get more people to connect with you. So if I were you, if I join LinkedIn, if I join the Instagram platform or any of it that fit exactly the career path I'm doing, I'm going to do more of engaging. And I mean by commenting. Yes, I'm going to do more of engaging consistently, and that leads us to the next consistency. So consistency is key. We must ensure that we connect with people that are like-minded with us. We ensure that we connect with people that that network with them, collaborate with them too, and then consistent. So consistent does not mean, oh, I'm posting every day. It can bore you or it can make you feel lost. Consistency is actually showing up every day. Yeah, show up just the same way on your WhatsApp platform. You just like to show up by posting status. I mean, and some days that you don't feel like it, really, you don't have to post. So that means that maybe on another person, you reshared something that interests you. That's just the same way. Just on your social media account, something interests you so much, reshare it. You have showed up. Oh, comment on people post, you have showed up. So you can do that consistently. When you get to a point where you have grown, you will now see the need of posting every day. So it's not just about, for now, if you're just starting out, it's not about posting every day. You must learn to show up consistently, join events, talk about what you have learned from those events, connect with people, network with people to also speak. Yeah, show up, talk about what you do, attend also physical events, talk about what you do. You must be able to learn the act of visibility, the act of talking about your value, communicating your value. It is very important. Do not belittle yourself to think, oh, I'm just a starting graphic designer, or I don't know, I just started internship. No, you talk about what you do, like you have confidence in it, and you always start from somewhere. So you must communicate your value and then you must show up consistently. So do not forget, building an online presence is not a debate, it's not a choice. It's not, oh, maybe if I want to. It is important for better opportunities and for positioning. All right, so to the next slide. Can we move to the next slide, please? Yes. So, aside, I know that we have learned about CV writing and the likes. So, aside the fact that you had the opportunity to have these skills and all, you must know that it is important to market yourself. So, having your CVs, can we go back, please? Go back. Rachel, you had gone towards the front. Please go back. Can you hear me? All right, even if you didn't hear me, I will just communicate about it. So you must be able to. Oh my goodness. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Is our screen still showing?
No,
it's
no,
not
our screen is
showing.
not showing.
Oh, why? All
Oh,
right. So let me just continue. She would meet us up. Hold on. I want to open the slide in my phone. Okay. So resume writing. So you must be able to align your resume, the skills that you have. That means these skills that you have, you can add it to your resume you can add it to your resume, and then you can start searching for job opportunities. Please, you mute yourself if you are speaking. You're not supposed to speak. Okay. Is the screen showing now? I also cannot find.
Yes, it's
Yes,
showing.
the
Now.
screen is
Okay.
yes.
All right. So can you go back, please? All right. So you could always put those skills that you've learned into your resume. Look for someone that you can actually just use to to master what you have learned. You can do it for free. You can volunteer to help people design. You can volunteer to help people so that to put what you have learned to practice, and then you can now add that to your portfolio or add it to your resume. You can add it so that you have that confidence to be able to get more opportunities. So utilize job search platforms, and then there are platforms where you can just work part-time. So you can actually, apply for jobs, but you must have tailored your resume. Take us to the last one. So you tailor your resume that it's not that you write, oh, I work as a supermarket boy, and then now it will look confusing. Anything that does not really have to do with what you're applying, you really do not have to put it in your CV, except if you just want to intern. So tailor your resume to exactly that job you want to apply. I mean tailor your resume. I don't mean you should lie. I don't mean maybe you work as a sales boy and then you clean it and write social media management and just put in JDs. No, I'm not mean you should lie. I mean you should put in the skills. If you have done any internship, put it there. It just lets you see that it's clear, and then it helps your communication when you're also in interview. You're able to you are able to confidently judge what you put out there. Yeah. So the next thing, also prepare for interviews. You make research for the interview before you get there. Be able to communicate your value. That is very most important thing as an HR. What we are looking for in candidates is not just about who they are or the state they come from or how they grow up. We want to know how you can better the company in that role. So you must be able to communicate your value. Oh, this is what I can do. This is where and where I have done it. This is how I can do it better for your company. Why? Because I have researched your company. This is the loopholes I have seen. This is how I can fix it. The moment you are able to communicate like that, you can do more than you have ever thought. You can actually get more better opportunities. So one thing you must learn, either in branding, as an individual is confidence. This is what so many people do not know. You must build confidence. And how you can build confidence, you stand in front of the mirror and talk about what you do. And then you say it to yourself and you believe and know that you can. You must build that confidence. You must pray for confidence, build confidence so that you can be able to speak what you're doing. You're able to communicate your value easily. And then you network for opportunities. Feel free to talk to people about this is what you can do, that they should refer you. Network using social media platforms, just as we explained earlier in career branding. And networking means that you have to speak up, you have to talk to people, you have to communicate about what you do, at every given opportunity. There's nothing wrong in going out to open space and meet people for the first time and say, oh, and somebody is saying something that is concerning a graphic designer, say, oh, I'm a graphic designer too. Be bold, say it. There's nobody that is going to beat you when you talk about what you do. Nobody will. Be bold to communicate your value, and then be persistent. We can go to the next slide. Yeah, so be persistent, just as I said, continuously. You must continue. So if you want to grow, if you want to last, you must be what? Please go back. You have gone forward and do other slide. Okay, or is this the next? Yes. You must be consistent. So one other way to monetize these digital skills that you have is freelancing. Now, this is what a lot of people do. You can check on social media and see areas for freelancing. There are Fiverr, Upwork, a lot of them. Now, you could actually take up gigs. Gigs means that, somebody just wants to create a graphic for a particular event or something, and they pay you for it. So those are little gigs, and they kind of pay a lot. They pay a lot, especially the fact that most of them are not Nigerian gigs. They are from outside the country. So you could take up freelancing opportunities and monetize your digital skills, but you must be able to brand yourself on these freelancing platforms. Yeah, brand yourself on these freelancing platforms. So what you need to do is identify, of which we have, identify the marketable skills, or you took up any of these skills that you've identified, and then the next is you create a portfolio. So what they really want to see is your portfolio, what you can do, your experience. I don't know if you've been thought about portfolio, but the next one is to create a portfolio. Then use freelancing platforms, which I just explained. There are freelancing platforms, a lot of freelancing platforms, Fiverr, Upwork, leverage on them, use freelancing platforms, and then consistently reach out. Constantly apply. So because those freelancing platforms look like job platforms, you need to apply to people who act like they would request that, I need so you apply for it. And when you are consistent, when you're persistent, you're definitely going to get customers. So you can actually consider these side gigs as, you can either consider it as side gig or a full-time. So you can be either a full-time freelancer or do it as side gigs. So if you want to also make money with these skills that you have learned, you could actually use freelancing. Yeah, you can do freelancing, and the beautiful thing is that you will work from home, because most of them are just they are not in Nigeria. They just need you to just do that. So you will find out that as we are communicating, what people want to see is what you can do. They really don't want to know the value that you can give. They really don't want to know, or maybe you have 20 years of experience. The moment you can be able to deliver, that's it. And they will pay you, and they pay you very well. I have seen freelancing gigs where they pay them about $1,000 for just a particular job. When you come on LinkedIn and you see, I got so $1,000 for just a freelancing gig. It happens, and it's possible. So that is the reason why you must, one, position yourself to consistently network, just as we have been talking about. So that's it. The next slide, please. Okay. We are behind time. We are going to be very fast now. So the next thing is the action plan for career success. This is more like we are repeating, but it's for you to stick, for you to actually understand. So after you have identified the skills you want to develop, create a structured plan. create a structure plan on how you want to brand yourself, on how you want to continue growing, how you want to continue developing your career. You cannot just stay in one point. You must continuously grow. You must continuously impact yourself and impact others. So create a structured plan. You can seek mentorship opportunities for them to help you create a structure plan. I also help to coach people on, how they can, structure their career roadmap and then achieve said goals. You find out that, in 1 year, you have grown from this point to this point. Why? Because you had someone that was following you up on that structure plan. So create a structure plan after you have identified that skill you want to develop. You create a structure plan. Then you build your network, just as we have explained in career branding, explained in career developing. You build your network consistently, and then you commit to consistent, continuous learning. There is no man is an island of knowledge, but a consistent learning will make you a full island of knowledge that will consistently grow. Can we move to the next slide? So I will be asking questions. We are coming into the place of questions. We are coming to the place of questions. So the next is networking. How do you network? You leverage on online events. Yes, on the social media, there are different events. Take, for example, on LinkedIn. People, the thing is, people are ready to they're ready to impact. People are ready to teach. But if you are not open to those opportunities, that means you are not leveraging those social media platforms. You would not see it. So you would leverage on those platforms to attend events. And there's no learning that is a waste. If they are talking about just branding, you join. You will find out that you are expanding your knowledge scope as you keep learning. So no knowledge is waste. Continuously learn, attend virtual events, and also engage with relevant content. So content on LinkedIn that help you to write better, that increase you basically on what you do, develop you basically on what you do, and generally other content you engage and build your profile. So you build your profile, you connect with people in their DM. You can, if you see someone you really like, network with them, get familiar with them, and then consistently network with them. The next slide, please. Okay. Can we have the next slide? So continuous learning and adaptability. Continuous learning, just as we have been talking about, be adaptable to change. Change is constant. Just as I said that, the AI is not taking our jobs. No, it's actually creating more jobs. So what you need to do is to adapt to change, adapt to new technologies. Take, for example, DeepSeek came in as a advanced AI or ChatGPT platform. Have you tried to learn about it? Have you tried to see how it works differently? So leverage on, new technologies and adapt to change. Then seek out resources. Feel free to message people. I want you to mentor me. Yes, seek out resources. I want you have, what I can learn from, or how I can improve myself. Talk to people in areas where you have challenges, in areas where you actually need solutions. Seek out for resources. Go on YouTube. There are a lot of people that put value on YouTube. Watch videos relating to areas where you want to grow, where you want to learn, and leverage on it. Then identify areas for improvement. So it means that as you keep learning, you're able to identify areas for improvement. You're able to identify where you need to keep improving. So which is why it is important for you to continue to learn. If you finish this program, it's not for you to just keep that skill in one place. No, you must be able to act on them immediately. That's why the other time I said action plans. I hope you're taking notes. I'm going to ask questions, and if the person that gets it correctly, you will have a free clarity session with me, and it's going to, please, can we go to the next slide? Yeah, you have free clarity sessions with me, and it's also going to have other things. So let's take notes and let's be very alert. So tools and resources for career development. Yeah, utilize free resources. On LinkedIn, they share a lot of free resources. I've already mentioned YouTube also. There are a lot of free resources when you follow people that are industry leaders, that are top 1% in that industry or in that digital economy and skill that you are in the labor market. They would give there are a lot of free resources to follow them. And then you should also utilize paid resources too. Yeah, utilize paid resources, paid coaching is going to help you. Then stay updated with industry news. That means, oh, this is the new technology, or this is the new. You learn about it, then consider paid courses, as I said earlier, and develop a well-rounded skill set. So it means that you're not just staying in just one particular skill set. Oh, I am a digital analyst. Take your time to learn about other things too. It will help you to develop a well-rounded skill set. Yeah, so can we move to the next? Yeah, it's the quiz time. So you can unmute your mic. Do you have any questions at this time you want me to answer before I get into the quiz? So you will not say that you didn't know. Are we there?
Yes, ma.
Okay. So do we
Ma,
have
I
any?
joined a bit late too.
Okay, I will tell her to share the slide with you. You can share the slide with you. You can be able to read it and then you understand. So who have
All right.
questions?
All right, ma.
There's going to be quiz. So as I said,
Ma,
Mhm.
I want to ask question.
Yeah.
As the social media management and marketing,
Okay.
how will you have the work? Is it that you post it online before people will notice you? Or how will you do it, please?
Yeah, that is actually the reason why I am having this session. So maybe you are also part of the person that just came in. The first thing you need to do is to create.
Okay.
Yes, the first thing you need to do is to be able to be sure that this is exactly the skill that you want to leverage on, and then you now brand yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, so you brand yourself. When you brand yourself, you continuously communicate that value. You can first start by volunteering to help people manage their social media accounts. Do you understand?
Okay.
Yes. When you start by that, that means that you would have people that can refer you and you have people that
Yes, ma.
actually know what you can do. So then you brand yourself. So if you are not on LinkedIn, you can leverage in going to LinkedIn, create a profile account, and then you create a profile account and then you continuously post how you can, how you can impact people, how you can help people, much of all those things that you do, you actually start, branding yourself about it. Do you understand?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, ma. Thank you
Any
so
other
much.
questions? Is there any other question? Or we are ready for the quiz? If you're ready for the quiz, let me see your emojis. Let me see reactions. Yeah, I'm seeing Nugetola. There's prize. Oh, the prize is the person that gets at least 4 questions is going to get a free clarity session with me. Free clarity session with me. So are we ready? Are we ready? Let me see yes in the comment section.
Yes, so
Okay, so let's go into please next slide. Let's move to the next slide. Okay. So what is the most important skill in the digital economy? What is the most important skill in the digital economy? This looks like a tricky question. A, digital literacy. B, adaptability. C, networking skills. D, soft skills. A,
C.
C.
Networking
Mhm.
C.
Okay.
Soft
Okay,
skills. D.
I'm seeing your answers.
D. Soft skills.
Okay.
The answer.
Okay. Don't worry, we'll say the answers after this session. Okay. Okay, I think I'm D. I can see all the answers now. Don't change it to D, D, C, D. All right, so the answer is C. The answer is C. So where I type the
So we
question.
got it.
Yeah, so why networking skills is important is that it will help you to grow. Every other skill is important. Don't get it twisted. But networking skill is the most important to grow in the digital economy. So let's have the next slide, please. Next slide. Where is Madam Rachel? Oh? Where is Madam Rachel? Oh? Okay. Please go back here. Now, which platform is best for building a personal brand? Which platform is best for building personal brand? A, social media. B, personal website. C, professional network. D, all of the above. Okay, I'm seeing A.
Social media.
Please calm down and choose well. Oh. Which platform is best for building your personal brand? A. Nobody's choosing another one. Okay. Is it because I said nobody choose another one I decided to change? Okay.
Oh, it's not like that. It's just that everybody is choosing what he feels should be the right answer.
Okay. All right. So the answer is D.
Hey,
Actually,
none of the above.
actually, any platform as much as possible should be the platform that you should use, to build your personal brand. But A is
Yes.
actually very important. Use social media also to build your personal brand. All right. So let's have the next slide. Next slide. What is
factor for successful freelancing?
key factor for successful freelancing? Go back. I mean, which one is supposed to be the one we are answering? Oh? Let's answer this one first. If you missed the other one. Time management, skill specialization, client relations, D, all of the above.
All of the above.
Okay. Okay. All right.
All of the above.
The answer is D.
All of the above.
Thank God.
Anyway, the answer is D. Why? Because when you are working as a freelancer, time management is very important. You must deliver when you say you are going to deliver. You can't postpone, and then you must specialize in a skill. You cannot do everything because there's different
And
skills.
client.
Yes, and then client relations. So that means that is why you must your knowledge scope must widen. So as a graphic designer, you must be able to build yourself in client relations so that you're able to relate with your clients very well. You must be able to learn about time management. You must be able to also expand in that knowledge skill network and many other things. As it may also branding, take skills on personal brand. There are different courses on Udemy, Coursera that can help you to actually build these skills. So let's go to the next question. All right. So what is the vital step in the job search process? What is the vital step in the job search process? A, networking. B, resume tailoring. C, interview preparation. D, all of the above. Yeah. What is it?
D.
Okay.
D, the answer is D, ma.
Okay.
The answer
Okay.
is D.
Okay.
Dio.
Okay. Okay. Our chat is burning with fire. Oh. All right. Rachel, take note of all the people that are participating. They have a gift from me. So the answer is D, all of the above. Actually,
Yay!
all the process is important in the job search.
Just ask
So,
them to drop their names in the chat because I can't see the chat. I'm presenting, I can't see the chat.
okay. Anyways, I think you will take attendance after now. Everybody that is currently around today because it's everybody that is participating. Yeah.
Just write your name. If you are participating, just list out your name in the
Okay.
chat, like in the chat.
So the next slide, please. Let's be done. Or is that all? Is that all the questions? Rachel, is that all? Take the next slide. Let me see if that all. Oh, okay. So we still have one more. I still have one more question. So all of these questions help us to see if we understand what we have learned. It's very important. So what is the best way to continue learning? A, online courses. B, workshops. C, mentorships. D, all of the above.
All of the
D, all
above.
of
D.
the above.
Okay.
All of the
D, oh.
above. The above.
Okay. Yes, so it's D. It's all of the above. That is the best way. All of the above. But most importantly, take online courses just like this one that you have. But it's important to. So thank you for this amazing time with you guys. I am really, really, really I'm really, really honored to be here. And hopefully, we could see some other time. So the gift that I have for us is a free clarity session. And I don't know if we are able to take note of the winner of this quiz. Were we able to take note? I was not, because the comment section is like fire. Because the winner will have a CV review from me. A CV review. So please feel free to follow me on LinkedIn, search for Fumilayo, your favorite HR. I also build a community where I help individuals. We have trainings every month, and then we also have cohorts where we continuously brand ourselves. So it means that if you have taken up this skill, the best way to improve your knowledge, the best way to continue in what you have learned is to build a brand, which is what I help. So, search for Fumilayo Tumile, your favorite HR on LinkedIn, and send me a DM that you are from Empower Initiative. so that I can add you and then you can consistently view. So it's going to be free for everybody in this session because it's actually paid, but for now it's going to be free for everyone in this session. So thank you all for having me. I'm really excited.
Thank you so much, Fumilayo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. For
Thank you so
people
much,
that
Ma.
are
Thank you.
interested in joining the community, just fill out this form now. The form I just share, which is the feedback form, that's what I'll be using. So if you didn't fill it out, then that's the end. And
Okay.
tomorrow is your graduation, so I expect everybody to be here. I expect everybody to be here tomorrow for tomorrow's graduation. This is the feedback form, and I'll be using it to give you guys the certificate. Like Joseph, you want to say something?
No, ma. Sorry.
Okay, so I shared a link. Kindly feed the link, like a feedback link. There's no attendance today, it's a feedback link. Just fill it out.
All right. Thank you all for having me. I think I'll have to leave now. Hopefully to see every one of you later.
All right, thank you, Fumi. Thanks for
Yeah.
coming. Thank you. Bye.